fishy folks, and welcome to another video. Today, an unboxing and review of a brand new filter. Let me tell you a story, fishy folks. As a YouTuber of my size, relatively small, about 21,000 subscribers, I get, and I have been since I hit about 10,000 emails, a couple times a month. We'd love you to review our products. And I always respond with, so the email always starts with, "Hi, we've seen your YouTube videos, we love your channel. If we send you our product, will you do a review and make a video on it?" And I always vet them by saying, "What video do you like? What's your favorite? What do you like about my channel?" That does away with half of them to begin with. The remaining half usually says something like, "Oh, your last video, we really liked the topic." Never specifics. Well, this particular company, one of the sales reps emailed me and said, "Mike, I love your videos. Our company would like you to review our brand new filter. It's a redesign of an old filter, and we'd like to send you this brand new filter." I responded the same way. He said, "You know, we've seen your filter reviews before. You've done Tidal, you've done Aqua Clear, you do sponge filters, you do China filters, and we really like your style." All right, they definitely watch my videos. And then I said, "Listen, I'm going to be brutally honest. If I think your filter is a piece of crap, I'm going to actually say that." He's like, "We know. We think if we can get you to like our product, that's going to go way longer than other YouTubers who always love everything." Fair enough. Send me a filter big enough for a 75 or 90 gallon tank. I'm going to put it on one of my bigger tanks. No problem. Now, honestly, I was supposed to get the filter before I left for Japan. I was going to make the review and post it while I was in Japan. And unfortunately, there was a problem. Some problem on their end, and the filters didn't ship until I was in Japan. Now there's a few videos already. I'll put links down below. I know Jason from Primetime did a review on this filter, and I love Jason. He's a great guy. He's really smart. He's a science teacher, and he's got a great haircut, and I think his review was really good. My review is going to be a little bit different probably, so do me a favor, grab a snack and a beverage, and let's go ahead and open these boxes, all right? Here we go. Man knife. Now, the company is Marineland, as you probably know already if you watch Primetime, but I was expecting one filter. I think Pet Tech also did a review on this. I think. I haven't seen it. I saw a notification, but... So, Marineland is Spectrum Aquatics, I think, but it looks like there's quite a few different things in here. All right, in this box at least. We're going to close the man knife so we don't cut ourselves. I've just twisted it twice. It's not bubble wrap anymore. Oh, it is. You can pop it. I should save that for shipping. So we have a crystal clear Magnum polishing internal canister filter, 290 gallons per hour for up to 97 gallon aquarium. This is pretty cool. I've never used one of these. I may put this upstairs in the angel tank, which isn't doing so great, by the way, folks. Well, we've got 3 of these filters. Thanks, Marineland. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. And then we have extra reusable media bags, which I guess go in there, and filter pads, which I don't think it goes in there. I guess we'll have to open the other box. Ammonia reducing resin. Oh, ammonia reducing resin. 3 jars of that. So as you can see, this is actually, I had no idea what they were shipping me. I knew one thing they were shipping me. I didn't know about this stuff, so we're gonna have to figure out what to do with this. Maybe I can give one of these away. We'll see what they say. All right, we're putting it back and aside because there's another big box. That was really nice. Man, knife. Hey, if you're the subscriber that sent this to me, could you email me? Because I forgot your name and I feel bad. I'd like to thank you every time I use it, which is a lot. All right, folks, here. Three of these filters. That's a lot of stuff. Man, knife going away. So here's what they emailed me about. Now, you guys know, as far as hang-on backs, I've done reviews on the Aqua Clear. I've done reviews on the Seachem Title. I love sponge filters. I love box filters. And my favorite hang-on back by far is Aqua Clear. I'm fine. Because it's been around forever, it's very easy to modify, which I like to do, and it's pretty darn reliable. Does it always start on a power outage? No, that it doesn't. But other than that, it's pretty reliable. But when I first started, I had Marineland, the Penguins. You know, I have one, it's in parts over there, but the one with the bio wheels. When I first started in the hobby, I don't know, probably 10, 12 years ago, it's the first filter I bought. I remember as I upgraded tanks, I remember seeing it on sale at PetSmart, and I went and I bought it, and I think it was like 40 or 50 bucks back then, the big one, the 350, I guess it was called, and it had the bio wheels for extra biological. You could fairly easy take out the factory cartridges and make your own, which were cheaper. You could buy like cartridges to add biological media, like it was, I liked it. And even though sometimes the wheels wouldn't turn, you'd have to clean them or make sure they were balanced, I still really liked them. I used them for probably about a year and a half, and then as I got more and more tanks, I realized, it's kind of gimmicky, doesn't really work, blah blah blah, and I stopped using them. When I set up Chewy's tank, I wanted to put my 350 on it, but the lip was too big. So when Marineland contacted me, I said I need a tank. I need a filter that'll fit on a 75 or 90, because that's what I use it on. And so they sent me their brand new Emperor Pro 450. Look at it, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to do an unboxing. We are going to put it on a tank and see what it's like. Now this says for up to 90 gallons, right size E filter cartridge, ultra quiet, less than 40 decibels. We'll probably have to test that out as well. Alright, boys and girls, let's just unbox this bad boy and see what it looks like inside. Are you as excited as I am? First things first, instructions. Put those over here for now. Wow. Okay. Removable motor, that's nice. So the motor is on the outside, that's the first thing I noticed. Here's exactly how it comes, folks. Rubber band, motor on the outside. Let's take the rubber band off. Now, folks, as you know, if you watch my channel, I don't do lots of edits, I don't do lots of cuts. It's kind of straightforward. Sometimes I do a little fancy transition, but this is how it is. When you open it, this is exactly what you're going to see. Ooh, a hinged lid. I like it. Wow, this is... Just dropped the motor. Hopefully it's okay. So here's what it looks like inside. I just closed it. Here's what it looks like inside, folks. It's all packed nice and neat. We got the bio wheels. It's got like a it's got a lever or a control for the water flow for the bio wheels. Now, all right. I'm liking this so far. They seem quiet with no water. All right. So what do we have in this package? We have a 2-pack of filter cartridges. There's carbon in here, so we know I don't like that, but I don't know if these have changed from the old filter. Also, originally this filter was, I don't want to say prototype or pre-pro, but it wasn't available yet. So I'm going to have to check and see if it's available. If it is, obviously I'll have links in the description below. They will be affiliate links. Alright, this stuff is pretty cool. Alright, I'm going to have to look at the instructions, make sure I tell you that what everything is and what it does. But we have one extension tube. It looks like this is this can go in the top, so it can maybe be a surface skimmer, and then you can control the flow by moving that up and down. We'll see though, that's what I'm guessing. I did watch Jason's video. I think I saw him do that. I watched it when it first came out, and that was when I was in Japan, so a couple weeks ago. Now these are pretty cool. So these are the do-it-yourself cartridges. So you can add filter media to here, you know, rings, bio rings, little pieces of lava rock, or probably ammonia reducing resin. I'm guessing that's why they sent it. You can put it in here. There's 2 of these as well. So the filter itself is the design is very similar to the original. It's got 2 slots for filter media. There are a lot of upgrades. So here's what we're going to do, folks. I'm actually going to open the instructions and read it. I'm going to set it up, put it on a tank, and we're going to go over it. All right, guys? Refill your snack and your beverage. The lid comes off. Wow. I wonder if you can use it as a tray. Like you put your filter stuff on here so you're not dripping everywhere. It's got a sticker. Now, the sticker is Marineland Emperor Pro 450, uses right size E filter, and it tells you replace the right size E cartridge monthly. Never replace bio wheel unless it becomes damaged. And it does say replace the impeller yearly. So yearly maintenance for the impeller. I wonder, is that because it wears or what? So that's good that it tells you it has to be replaced yearly. However, that is an added expense if you buy this filter. So one of the things I like about sponge filters, there's virtually no additional expenses once you buy it, and they do last forever. Let me see if I put this on. Nope. Alright, I'm going to figure out how to put the lid back on without breaking it, and we're going to go from there. Snack and a beverage, refill. Let me know in the comments down below what you're eating, what you're drinking, and stand by. Alright, fishy folks, I just want to show you the innards of this gizmo. So the bio wheels appear like they're the same design. I don't remember any changes. They seem to spin pretty freely. You know, they come out like this. Never ever replace them, the instructions said. These little bushings here, I guess, are replaceable. They come out. I don't know if you can see them. They're purple. The bio wheels just slide in, like I said. What's new, besides I think it's a little bigger, is this spray bar, which I really like. So the way it used to work is water would overflow, and the overflowing water is what would spin these bad boys. I'm fine. Obviously, if you had low flow, these would spin slower. If you had no flow, they would stop, and the beneficial bacteria would die as there was no food source or air for them. Water, in this case. So now the water gets pulled up here from the pump, and then overflows, but also comes through this spray bar. So I'm interested to see how that works. Now, there's a couple things I like and I don't like about this setup right here. So first, we're going to pull this out. This spray bar is pretty simple. It's just a U shape, and it's got this little valve that turns to let flow high or low flow, and it's variable. And then the spray bar has this hole here on either side for water to spray down. It looks like these come off, which I guess is good if you have to clean them. Bad if you didn't know they came off and one popped off. That could probably cause a problem. This filter basket I like. It's designed for extra filtration. You could put any amount of things in here. Now, one of the things it said you can put in here was K2 media. which is those things that look like little gears. 1,000 years ago, that's what I had in my system as filtration. I learned about that from Joey, and it seemed like a great idea. It's what they use, I think, in aquariums, big, aquariums, and like places you go and look at fish, not your home aquarium. And I think in ponds they also use it, but it was a thing for a while. I don't know if it's still a thing. Something I don't like about this is this rubber bushing. It seems like, so it fits in, there's a little shoulder for it to fit in. I don't know if you can see the shoulder, but it seems like you could cock it like I just did putting it in. I don't know if you can see it right here, how it's cocked. It just seems like for someone who, if you're not mechanically inclined or you don't pay attention, I think it's just a spot where there could be a problem. It just has to sit flush. I mean, once you get it in there, it works nice. But I just think it could be an issue. Another thing originally, which when I started looking at this thing, I didn't like, but then I saw I was wrong and I did like it, is you can see where this mounts. There are these two little, I don't know if you can see it because it's black, but there's two little walls there. So this piece has this section here, and it looks like it just fits right in and sits right on there. Now, there we go. Now it's all the way down. Okay, so there's also a bushing here, two sides, one for the motor, one for this tube. This piece looks like it's solid and doesn't come out, which is probably good because that would be a break point, I think. So the way this goes in is, it's pretty easy, pretty simple. It's just a pressure fit with the rubber. I can see, like, I pushed too far down on this side. I can see that becoming a problem. Yeah, I guess we'll have to try it and see how it works. It seems like it goes down too far. I wonder if you're supposed to, I would probably have to read the direction, but maybe you're supposed to put this on there first and then put it in. Let's see how that works. And that does work better. It did get cocked though, so I did have to put my finger there and fix it. So as far as ease of use so far, I think that could be a problem. You just have to pay attention. All right, moving on. So now the motor, which I have right here. Now, I like the external motor. It's similar design to the Tile. I don't know if that was intentional or not. I personally think that if a company creates something good and another company copies it, that's just how life works, folks. But I don't know if it's copied. I'm just saying what I think. Right. Untwist the twisty tie, which was twisted about 300 times. Now, again, I didn't read the directions. I'm taking the bio wheels out because they could fall out and we don't want them to get damaged or contaminated. Alright, so there's a little line that says water level, so I'm assuming this goes like this. I could assume wrong here, folks. Oh, I just broke it. That's right, folks. Broke it installing it. Probably my fault, but I'd be pissed if I was a customer. Oh, I see why I broke it. Because I'm a dummy. Completely my fault. So there's a tab here with a groove in it. This other tab, that one does have a groove too. I don't know why I broke it, folks. I don't know why I broke it. Now it goes in just fine. Yeah, I don't know, folks. That's a problem for me. That's a problem for me. I wonder if this comes off or the whole motor has to be replaced. Folks, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open up another box. I'm gonna get another motor and move on. Stand by. Folks, I just opened up the box and I see this plastic broken in here. I'm just using my phone real quick. I don't know what this is from. See it? I don't know what this is from. I did take the motor out. Here's the new motor with the impeller. It appears that it's intact. So I don't know what that plastic is from. But we'll see. Alright, I'm going back to installing the motor. Mystery solved, folks. That's where that plastic piece came. It came in broken. Came in broken. So this plastic piece sits here somehow. Like this, or yeah, it goes here. It goes here, folks. Like that. Alright, well, I broke one motor and one housing came in broken. I'm not going to open the third one. I probably will later, still. Alright, fishy folks. So I broke one motor, one housing came in damaged, and I find out what I did wrong. So if you look on the motor here, there's this tab with this notch in it, and this one doesn't. And I don't know if I had that notch lined up, and that's why it broke off. Completely my fault, the motor breaking. Now, I don't know if you were to call Marineland and say, hey, I just bought one of these and the motor was broken, or I broke the motor or whatever. But I don't know how they would handle that. So we'll see how their customer service is. So here's the impeller in here. There are instructions on impeller removal because it is a wear item that has to be replaced once a year, they say. So I would set a reminder when you buy this to order an impeller 10, 11 months out and have one in stock in case it fails or you want to replace it. I will not be replacing this. So in a year, if I do an update video and the impeller's broken or not working, you'll know. Also, you'll know if I don't replace it and it still works fine. So, alright, let's install it. Let's try not to break this one, shall we, folks? When you do it right, it's quite easy. It fits nice. Alright. We got this wire tie here. 300 twists. Let's untwist it. So I'm going to email... I'm fine. I'm going to email my guy who contacted me and let him know I broke a motor and one of the housings was broken. And we'll see what he says. I'm sure he's going to send me new stuff, but... Alright, a couple things here. It has this mid-level intake, so this doesn't go like that. It goes like this, I think. Maybe I'll show you the directions before I break it again. Directions are just one little sheet, but they're pretty good if you read them. So it says to rinse the cartridges before you use them. That'll help the carbon last longer, it says. It says, rinse the cartridge in clean, room temperature water that has been treated with a water conditioner to remove chlorine. This will extend the life of your carbon. Ensure the cartridge and bio-wheel are secured in their place. So 2 parts. Assemble the 2 parts so that the strainer sits approximately 1 to 2 inches above the gravel. This may require you to either include or leave out the extension tube. I guess it depends. Alright, so we're gonna... Actually, to replace the impeller, it looks like you remove the bottom housing. Where's that other motor? I know, something shiny and I can't concentrate. It looks like you're supposed to remove this. Oh, look, it comes right out. Look at that. And then you pull the impeller out. Maybe, maybe not. I have instructions. Remove impeller cover. Remove the impeller end cap by pulling off impeller shaft. Pull impeller assembly out. Okay, so you remove the little end cap. Oh, look at that. What a dummy. That's how easy it is. It pays to read instructions, folks. It pays to read instructions. I gotta say, I like that. It's pretty easy. Let's see if this snaps back on nice and easy. Nope. I cocked it. There we go. I suppose you could pull that out and then reach in there with pliers and pull that out, if you had skinny fingers, but oh boy. Alright, that's nice. Let's see if the top piece comes off easy. No, I don't want to break it. Plus the wire goes through it, so I guess the whole motor is going to have to be replaced for my tab damage here. Alright. Now we got the extension tube. Now, let's see. See if we can be smarter than I usually am. Yeah, it looks like it just goes like this. Yep, there we go. And then the extension tube opens. And then this goes like that. We're probably going to have to extend that as far down as we can get it. And then we have this square basket. Alright. That's what she looks like. Alright, folks. I'm going to go rinse out my cartridges and put it on the filter. Stand by. I lied. I'm going to go rinse out the cartridges and put it on the tank. Stand by. Alright, fishy folks. I set it up, I plugged it in, and it filled up very quickly, and it's very quiet. I got a couple issues, some of which may or may not affect you. It's very powerful, lots of flow. You can see all the Rickia. I don't know if Chewy's gonna like it, to be honest. By the way, Chewy's cock is ginormous again. I'm so jealous. Much more healthy than he was. Look, he's eating a snail. Anyway, so it's got a ton of suction. You can see all the debris attached to the end of the lift tube, and even at the mid-level lift tube or the upper level area, it's already full. Now, I don't have the top on, but it's pretty quiet. It's pretty much like any other hang on back, maybe a skosh louder because of the water flow. So it barely fits on this lip of a 75. I really had to push it down a couple times to make sure it was level. A couple other things which I noticed. Obviously, these tubes move, so you can adjust them. I don't know, why you would, but you could. The flow goes really low, like almost off. And actually, when it's at low flow, even before the filter, the intakes were a little clogged, there was no flow coming out of here, so you'd get no bio-oil movement. Now when you fill it up, and that's it, like medium, still no flow. And that could be because those intakes are clogged. Right there is kind of where water started coming out. It has a little, I guess it does have movement from just the water without that overflow, without the lift tube. I mean this part here. Obviously you put it up full and it works. So, and you can see one spins faster than the other. I'm just turning the flow down to see how low before it clogs or stops. Now again, the intakes are probably a little clogged from the debris in the tank. So this one still has a little flow. Nope, that's done. But they're still turning from the flow of the water. Alright, that's cool. I like that. See how low I can. I don't know if Chewy, like I said, I don't know if Chewy's going to like it because of the flow. So this one stopped turning. That was always the problem with these bio wheels. Turn the flow up. going to let this run. I'm going to try to figure out a hack for that bottom bulb. Hey, buddy. To put an intake sponge on. And you can see all the leftover food. My kids must have overfed Chewy once or twice. And he didn't eat, so we're gonna let this go. I'm gonna come back, see how Chewy reacts. There he is, the handsome little devil, and give you an update. All right, fishy folks, my review of the Emperor Pro 450 by Marineland, brand new redesigned hang-on back filter is complete, and honestly, it's a pretty good filter. Does it have its issues? Yeah, I broke the pump housing putting it in incorrectly. My fault? Sure. Do I think it broke a little easy? Yes. But I like it because they redesigned it from the old version, and it's much more customizable. As a matter of fact, it comes with baskets to customize, which is nice. They added that spray bar for the bio wheels. I think that's a good idea. I know people are going to ask about how noisy it is because the old one was pretty noisy. It's hard for me to judge down here in the fish room because I have the big air pump, I have all the bubbles from the sponge filters. I hear water splashing, but I'm sure if you had your tank filled all the way, it wouldn't splash as much, just like any other hang-on back. So I don't think it's going to be any more noisy than any other hang-on back. So I think you guys should give it a shot. For sure, it's definitely way better than the original. Do I like it more than my Aqua Clears? It's a different filter. It definitely has a little bit more capability as far as bio media because it's got the 4 slots plus the wheels. So I definitely think you'll be able to hot rod this bad boy and probably double its capacity for beneficial bacteria if you do it right. So, and that video will be coming soon, I'm sure. So, guys, give it a shot. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit that notification bell. And if there is a link for this filter on Amazon, I'll put it down below. Guys, let me know in the comments below what you think. See ya. Hi, fishy folks, and welcome to another video. Let's sit over here. Alright, fishy folks, I just want to show you this from the top. A couple things are the same, a couple things are new and different. It appears these things, I forgot what they're called. Let's look at the instructions. The bio wheel. Yeah, I'm a dumbass. Alright, fishy folks, my review, I should probably know what it's called. Emperor Pro 450. I'm gonna adjust the camera so you can. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna keep going. And so this spray bar it's pretty simple. It's just a. Hopefully it's sturdy. This filter basket I really like as well. It's designed for extra filtration. Of course, yeah. Alright, fishy folks, my review, that's review. Alright, fishy folks, my review of the Marineland Emperor Pro 450 brand new redesigned hang-on back filter with bio wheels is complete. My overall opinion is it's a pretty good filter. Is it perfect? No. Do I like it more than my Aqua Clears? About the same so far. I don't like I don't know.